Hi, this is Lady from Keep Unfrozen. Now, themes come to me for this broadcast pretty much on the week that I do them. And I offer it up and say, God, well, what's the theme you want me to talk about today? Well, as I said, most times it becomes very obvious to me very quickly what that theme should be. But this week, I had a theme ready. Life, faith and acronyms. What's your favourite acronym? And I was going to talk a lot about acronyms, but I got halted, and I got halted not just by the world news, because somehow world news sort of infiltrates your thoughts and what's going on, and you're aware of it, but if it doesn't actually affect you, you carry on with your own life. You might give a little or pray a little into the situation, but then you get on with your own life. And that is how it works until it affects you personally. Now, I had a lovely email from Val Gisley. And Val Gisler is somebody in America who's a coach, and she's got a great website. And I sign up to her newsletter, a bit like you sign up to this. And she obviously is an American, and therefore it has a much more of a personal touch when things happen. And the things that are happening are the floods. It's the Hurricane Harvey, and the devastation it's having on people's lives and what effects it has. And I guess it also triggers the memories of Hurricane Katrina and how that totally devastated New Orleans. New Orleans is going to hit Louisiana, I can't say it this morning, Louisiana, Houston, and all those other places in Texas are being badly affected. And, I don't know which is worse. I think all of it is worse when it suddenly comes upon you and you then just have to deal with it and have to deal with all the dangers and everything that affects you. Or whether you get a preamble and you're warned that it's coming, and then you've got the fear of it coming and what it's going to do, and then it comes. I don't think there's any difference on how bad it is. It's just bad. And you just have to pray, and we have to pray for God's protection on the people, on the environment, and on the animals that all get caught up in it. But it doesn't make it easy. So I have put on hold my acronym talk to talk about this, because it affects so much. Now, I guess in some ways, I just think of what the loss is. I don't think so much about how people still have to live and cope throughout that disaster. And the thing about the email that touched me from Val, who also postponed her regular talk to talk on the subject, is that it goes to the absolute survival point. She talks about mothers not being able to put diapers on their babies. Parents not being able to put nappies on their babies because they've run out, the shops are all shut, and what do? They have to carry on. How do they cope in that situation? You're not being able to send your kids to school, not making sandwiches, basic things that you just do without, we just take it for granted. All our small parts of our lives, which we do every day, suddenly comes to a halt. Can't use their cars, they might not talk to their neighbours for ages, and suddenly they're all in the same boat, if you excuse the phrase. So we can't prepare for these disasters, or only to a point, if you know you're in those areas where it's likely to happen. But we can pray. And this is what this is about. We just pray for the lives of those people, for God's protection on those people. There's nothing about deserving it. There's nothing about, yes, the Bible says this is going to happen in end times. It's not about that, because we are just part and parcel of the world that we live in. But it is about praying for protection and safety. The other person I get a great deal from of their regular broadcast is Rowena White, and on Facebook she does her Rowena reflections, and they are beautiful. And this one particularly seems very, very timely, and I've put that in the blog, so go and have a little look at that. In the meantime, the acronym that does come to mind is SOS, Save Our Souls. But I will talk about that on another broadcast. And perhaps in the meantime, you would like to send me your favourite acronym and get me started. Meanwhile, prayers for Houston, prayers for Texas, prayers for the dangers that people face every day, from natural consequences, from natural disasters, from natural weather, and from one another. Lady AD, keep on frozen.